Hey guys, what's going on? In this video, we're going to take a look at how to add people to a rendering. So one of the main things you need to do in a rendering here is make sure you know where your horizon line is. So when you go to your View tab at the top in Photoshop, you want to show rulers. And with your ruler, you can drag down from the top a parallel line to it. And you want to drop that in where you think the horizon line is on your project, so you would just follow the edges of the building from one edge to the other edge, and where those intersect, that's where your horizon line is on the vanishing points from the edges of your building. And so here, this is about where my horizon line is. So that's where I've made the sky meet the ground, where I've put buildings in the background, and it's also where the eyes of people are going to land if they're the same height as the person looking into this drawing. So that's us, right? And so if you make them a little shorter than it or a little taller than it, they're going to appear taller or shorter than you or than the average human. So that's something to keep in mind. Now, in this, I'm going to show you how I manipulate the people to make them look a little bit better for the rendering. So I have some stylistic choices that I'm going to kind of talk through, and some techniques that I'm going to talk through as well. So to place a person in, you just go to File, Place, or Place Embedded if you have a newer version of Photoshop. I'm going to drag. You can also drag a person in from the screen next to you. And with that person dragged in, hold down Shift and resize them to about what you want. And so here I'm going to make it look like this person's in a conversation here with this person over here on this path. And so she's going to be about the same height as him. I'm going to place her feet a little bit further back, and then I'm going to have to hold down Alt here and zoom in. Alt mouse wheel to zoom in. And then let's see if I can keep resizing, holding down Shift. And maybe she's a little shorter than him. Right back here. Hit Enter. Okay, so now that I have this person in, you see she came in as Urban 144. I'm going to drag her into a folder that I've made to group all of these. And in the folder I have the multiply effect on. So if it's on normal, here it goes. I have a man, a woman, and Urban, which is her, this lady I brought in. If I zoom out, you'll see that the other lady on this is right here, but notice that she does not have the white background, so let me show you how to do that. So in order to get the white background, I have to right-click on the file for the lady I brought in. I'm going to do Rasterize Layer, and then I use the Magic Wand tool, and I select the outside of that lady, and hit Delete, and then Control D to deselect. The guy, I have to also rasterize him, so Rasterize Layer, Magic Wand, Delete, Control D to deselect. So now I have these people out. You might have some manual work to do as well if it's not as nice of an image, so you can always do the Polygon Lasso tool and create, shapes around people as well, and then close it by connecting the ends of the lasso and then pressing Delete. Or you can also do the Quick Selection tool, which kind of works by just clicking and dragging, and then it usually selects the people pretty well as well. So you're going to want to get out the backgrounds from these people. I think it's the easiest way to do it for the style that I'm choosing. And now that I have these out, what I'm going to do here is put them into a folder. So I have them highlighted, and then I make a folder and I drag them into a folder. This folder I'm going to call People, and now I can make all the effects to all these people at the same time. So now I'm just going to manipulate this folder, and now you can see that these people are inside this folder. So for the People folder, I'm going to choose the Multiply effect, makes them a little more transparent. And then that's if anything was white, it becomes transparent. Or I could go to normal. So up to you on which one you like to choose. You can also choose the opacity here. Opacity is the opposite of transparency. So if I do 50% opacity, it's also 50% transparent. And then I like to also make these people look kind of like silhouettes. So I'm going to actually do more of like a 70% transparency. And then I'm going to add an effect. So a hue and saturation adjustment here. So I click on that. And I'm going to assign this adjustment to these people. So I'm going to make it more dark. And then I hold down Alt and I assign it to the People folder. And now that creates more of a shadow effect, silhouette effect on these people, while still giving a little bit of texture and depth to these people as well. And so that's basically it for bringing people into your drawing in Photoshop. I think if you follow these rules, you can make people in the foreground, the background, really easily, and I think it's going to turn out really nice for your renderings. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me with the YouTube algorithm, so that way they show up in searches a little bit more often. And then also please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm going to be producing a lot more videos like this in the future. Alright, thanks.